Hello, my name is Anton Immler. I'm the founder of the riverguide.net, which is an online river guide where you can search and share rivers all around the world. So this is an introductory movie. I'm going to go through a couple of the features to get you started using the site. So first of all, we're on the homepage right here where you'll find a news feed with some updates on the site. Also on the left sidebar here, you'll find newly uploaded rivers and also most popular rivers after rating. I'll show you how that works later. Okay, moving on to the search tab. Here you can search for any rivers by river name, region, state, province, or country. So for an example, if we search for Voss, that's in Norway, and click search, we're going to get a list of all the rivers in that region. And moving on to the A to Z page, we get a list from A to Z in alphabetical order of all the rivers you find on the site. Okay, moving on to the map page. Here we basically get a world map with a place mark marking every river that's currently on the site. And if we go in a little closer, click on Tunnel Slide and Kettle Breaker here for an example, that will take us to that river page, and here you'll find all the information on the river. You'll find a little profile link to whoever is the creator of the river, and you get info, class, style of the river, online gauge if there is one, volume, season it runs, and you get directions, description, hazards, highlights, and also here in the top corner, on most rivers you'll find a video where the uploader will show you firsthand how you get down the river, put in, takes out, hazards, highlights, the best rapids, best falls, and what lines you want to look for. Also on the left sidebar here, you will find a couple of images of the river, so you can get a first-hand look what it actually looks like. And then down at the bottom of the page, you'll find a map with the place mark that marks the put another river. You can use the full functions of the Google Maps directions on here if you're having trouble finding the river. It is, however, not built into the Google Maps API that's on this site. So to get the directions, you will have to click the Google logo that's on the bottom left corner of the map, and that will take you to Google Maps. And when you're here, you can easily just click directions to here from Voss, Norway, get directions. And that will paint out a route how you're going to get to put another river. Okay, going back to the site again, if you want to, on the map page, there's another cool feature. If you want to grab this little orange guy up in the corner, you can place them right around that place mark. You can use the full functions of Google Street View. You can have a first-hand look at the waterfall, find out how the area looks, find where you're going to park the car. Also at the bottom, you'll find a comments field where you can post any comments. So for an example, if there's any new hazards, a new log blocking any other rapids on the run, if you had a bad swim and lost your gear, you can easily post it on here to try to recover it from other boaters going on the river, or you can just generally comment on the river. Okay, moving on to the Add River page. This is the core function of the river guide. You will need to register to use this page. I already have an account, so I'm going to log in right here. Okay, and that will take you to this page right here. Okay, you can edit your profile. Just click on your profile, and this is the info that will be displayed on the top corner of every river that you upload. So it's good for a little self-promotion. You can link to, if you have a website, put a picture up of yourself, a short bio. But moving back to the Add River, that will take you to this page. This is the Add River form where you fill in all the information to add a new river. So you basically have name of the river, country of river, region, state, province of river. You mark one of these radio buttons, what class it is. Right here you can mark multiple, so if it's a creek with slides, waterfalls, and it has road access, that's all good. The seasons the river run. Length of the river, and you can also do directions, description. And down here we have river coordinates. Okay, this is pretty important so that we get the right place mark on the maps when you upload the river. And there's a little tutorial on how you can find the accurate coordinates to the river you're trying to upload. Down here we have a video link, so if you want to upload a video of the river you're adding as well, you just paste the link right into that box. Here you can upload 2 to 10 images of the river so we can see what it looks like. Here's a volume of the river. I know that can be hard sometimes, but just give a rough estimate. And then you have an online gauge, if there is one, and highlights and hazards of the river. Okay, now you can see at the top part is the required information and there's optional information. You do not need to fill in the optional information to upload a river, but it does help a lot to create an awesome river page. Okay, moving on to the info tab. Here you'll find some useful info about the site. Also some new updates you'll find on here, so have a look at that page every once in a while. And then we have the forums that I recommend you join. You can post any questions, give any feedback, give any tips on new features and functions you want to see on the site. So that pretty much concludes it. That's theriverguide.net. I hope you enjoy the site and have fun on the river.